I appreciate everybody being here right now. We know it's getting on the late side, so we don't need to hold everybody up. We will try to have more discussions tomorrow and the next day because that's what these meetings are all about. But this is not it was not set up as a public forum meeting, so I don't know how you want to handle that tomorrow and the next day. Do you want to have the same format as we try to?
Let's see. If we get a group like this together, it probably makes sense. So
okay.
let's see how it goes.
Okay, and one other quick question, because everybody's time is very valuable. If you guys want to follow up with us, please contact me and sign in with Mary over here, because we are having more public discussions about this. We're trying to get more involvement, and we have the newspaper here. We want to make sure that we get good, accurate information from everybody who's here today. And we don't have enough chairs, and people are sitting on the floor. It's really interesting and quite inspirational. So we really appreciate everybody being here. Mike is going to explain more of the details, and we really appreciate him doing that. So one last thing I'd like to mention is if you want to follow up with us, please, Mary is over here, Mary Clark. She's sitting in the corner. She's waving her hand. Please make sure you give her your information, especially email, because we want to make sure that we have everybody's contact information so that we can keep you up to date as this develops. Okay? That's all I want to say.
Ed?
Okay. First of all, there was a comment or a question earlier about someone stealing power from a transmission line. And the way that could be done is if you string out wire underneath one of these transmission lines, a long enough length, you put a couple wires out there, that will generate a voltage, and you can actually get current from that, and you can power some things. In the case they referred to, someone was basically powering items in his house. It can be done. Of course, it's against the law. It's dangerous. When you see your fences that are near transmission lines, they're always grounded. That's the reason they're grounded. So those can't generate dangerous currents that would hurt someone who walked up and touched that fence. So these fields can generate current in wires that are strung out underneath the line. I would not recommend doing it. But relative to the EMF field, it is a magnetic field. I don't know how many of you have heard of magnetic mattress pads. There are actually people that claim that magnetism actually helps their health issues, sleep on magnets. That's similar to what you're getting underneath the line. It's an electromagnetic field, but the levels of the field, which are shown here, greatly fall off with distance from the center line of the transmission line. And if you look at the levels that we're talking about out at the edge of right-of-way, you're right at about 20 milligauss is the measurement that's used for electromagnetic fields. You'll see in the literature, this is one source. As I said, there's plenty of sources on the internet that will give you what the milligauss ratings are of various appliances in your household. Just as an example, as I said, at the edge of right-of-way, we're talking 20 milligauss for the line. A hairdryer, 70 milligauss. It's over 3 times the level. Your television, 20 milligauss. An electric blanket, 33 milligauss. So you're exposed to a much greater level from your appliances in your household. If the EPA were to say these electromagnetic fields are a problem and they set a level, and let's say they set a level of 20, that means it would outlaw electric blankets. It would outlaw hairdryers, probably outlaw televisions, because they wouldn't meet the electromagnetic field levels. You don't seem to agree with that.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't agree with that at all. No. I'm trying to figure out how to use that.
Wait, somebody else over there has the floor.
I'm Doug Way, Utah. I'm a research analyst. I've been researching this for 38 years. It will affect your life. It will affect you.